There's a reason that she was saved. And here it can come down to something as simple as she's going to push a child out of the way before a truck hits them in the future and save their life. And then that child goes on to, become a police officer that then saves a bunch of people, or a firefighter that pulls people out of burning buildings. You just don't know. You have to have faith that the other side has a plan for you, a much bigger picture. Also, near-death experiences tend to trigger psychic abilities. That's the thing. Our perspective's all wrong. We'll go, they're a good one. Why don't they stay? Because they're good. They don't
want you to go through all that hurt watching them.
The next place is better too.
Yeah.
So they get to go. The bad ones still have something to learn. So we're here because apparently we haven't learned what we need to learn, or haven't done what we need to do. You not being able to feel your husband around has nothing to do with whether or not he loved you. I can assure you he loves you. I also can guarantee that he knows when you're going to die, and that he will be there meeting you, waiting for you. So he'll be the first person you see, and that's when your soul will understand that you were the love of his life and that he did value you. You do matter. Often when somebody dies, it's the person closest to them that's the last person to get any communication, because it's not that the loved one's not around them, it's that we're blocked by pain.
Absolutely.
So it's because Anne loves her husband so much and that she misses him. So when you want to make a connection with somebody who died, and this is what I tell my clients, you take a picture of them that you'll be attracted to, and it's never an old picture. So let me just rule that out for everyone right there. That's like, oh, I'm going to put the last picture of mom up. It's like, mom's 22. Mom doesn't want to see that picture. So when you're drawn to a younger picture of them, that's the one you're going to put up, because your heart's telling you that's what I look like now. It's your mom speaking to you. So you put that on your nightstand. I don't want you to think of their death or anything attached to the death. You can't think of an illness leading to the death. You cannot think of the funeral. Nothing that remotely attaches to it. You think about when you were a little girl, when she would carry you on her hip, when she would get you chocolate milk without your dad knowing as a treat, all the little times with your mother on your birthday when she'd bake you a cake, even though there wasn't a lot of money. So she'd make it herself, but it was always really special, and she'd decorate it. And she was a great cake decorator. All the little details around your happiest moments in your life with your mom. Okay, so now we've established that. Then you're going to smile and you're going to say, Mom, I'm ready for a visit. And just close your eyes and go to sleep, because we have set your energy tone to be on the same page, or at least as near to her energy, so that she can connect with you as possible. So all of the things that I just said will help in communication. And there's a huge difference between, and I've heard people say this, I put out a picture and I said I wanted to visit. It's like, okay, what's the difference between that tone and everything that I just said? Two different worlds, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So, but
because the second one is like running an agenda of like, ugh, why isn't she coming through still?
Right. I asked
the words.
I asked for it. I demanded it, because your heart wasn't asking for it. Your soul wasn't reaching for her. The more tormented people are in life, the younger they become. Like, they go back in age when they cross. Know that your mom's around you, loving you, protecting you with no judgment. Because the thing that the other side isn't is judgmental. It's an energy place of existence where like energy vibes to like energy. So good people are around good people, which is why I don't see killers, murderers, rapists around their victims, because they're different energy levels, and that's what you either rise to or sink to. So it's interesting that we talk about a heaven and a hell, because a heaven we always have up here, which would be accurate because it seems that there's a higher frequency in people that are good. And when people are, they lack empathy, they destroy, they're destructive energies. They have this low frequency energy, this bad vibe to them. And they kind of come together with other energies that are similar to that. She loves her daughter and she loves her granddaughter. And that's what becomes the center of all of our function on the other side, is loving and protecting and guiding. The dead always tell us that we're the dead ones, that they're more alive than we are. So consider yourself leaving the graveyard. When you leave the physical world, you're going into the living one.
Yeah,
that's really,
I like that. Yeah.
That's really where Anne's going, and that's where her husband is. But I guarantee you, Anne, your husband's around you. He gives you a kiss goodnight. He holds your hand. He whispers, "I'm okay." He's trying to get you to focus on yourself, which you don't even probably care about.
And it's like a golf ball size.
And don't even mind your cat. We've had cats.
Sorry.
I actually love that he's talking to you now, because often when I do readings, the animals start to react in the room, and the dogs start barking and the cats start meowing, and all of a sudden they have to be where you're at because they're telling you he's here. Don't you see him? Like, they're trying to get your attention. So I love that your cat's meowing. I don't mind. The dead always come through, and it's so frustrating for them because they never left us. and then we'll say, I've reconnected with them when they never disconnected from us. You know, they held on that soul level. So this is all a part of the physical world evolution and trying to raise our frequency to be closer to their frequency, which is far more knowledgeable than ours and advanced. And it helps us grow as people. But I know that he's there in spirit next to her saying, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Even if she can't hear him or sense him. And I couldn't hear or sense my dad for 4 years. I had to have Lori Campbell bring him through, and I had to bring Lori Campbell's dad through.
Yeah.
Because we were blocked by pain. Part of us still wanted our dads to come back, and part of her can't believe that he's gone.
Yeah.
And so a wall goes up to protect us because we become very fragile when we suffer that kind of loss. So, and they get so frustrated. I did too. People get so frustrated. They're like, do they not love me? Do they not want to talk to me? Is there nothing they need to say to me? Am I that forgettable? And it's the opposite of that. They're all around you. The problem's us. It's not them. So, Anne, you're blocked by pain because your heart's broken and you miss him and you watched him suffer, which is another layer. So you're going to feel a little bit of maybe guilt of, did I do enough for him? Did he feel loved by me? Could I have made it better? Could I have sent him in sooner? Maybe he would have lived. We beat ourselves up as humans in the living world, and it's very unfair. We're our own worst enemy, and we just really go at ourselves when someone dies, thinking somehow we did something wrong. And I always bring them through, and they say, you did everything right. Don't worry about it. For Anne, I will say, your husband loves you. He never left you. You're going to see him. He's younger. You revert to a younger age when you cross. So if I brought your husband through, for instance, he'd give me the age that he reverted to, what he looks like now. And that usually was their heaven on earth, which almost always ends up being when they got married, when they fell in love, when they had children, whatever it was that made their heart race and made life the best it had ever been. That's what age we go back to. So, or guys, if they wish, and women, if they wish they'd met their partner sooner, if they could have been young together, they'll go back to a younger age and wait for them at that younger age so they can live that life together. I love that one.
I love that too.